Matter. No, we got 3 minutes break. Well, we are now ready to present the featured reader. I'm going to let everybody settle down a bit first.
Good evening. First of all, I generally write a lot of short poems. And there isn't a lot of time. Writing short poems, Bill Kemet and I have discussed this several times. It's a process of having a lot of children. You're never allowed to complete a thought. So it's a discipline. What I would suggest is let's not get into trying to clap after poems and all that bullshit. I haven't read for quite a few years, so I've got a lot of info here. I'm going to start with a few older poems, just to give a frame of reference. Some of these are 8, 10 years old. Plunging into the caboose of the brain, where enormous boulders are rolled around by dreams of sleeping bears. The task, to sew all one's got into a simple hymn, using gold thread and dancing needles. Ah, that's it. Gardens. 2 lovers dance to a homespun waltz in a row between chard and beets. Romulus and Remus. 2 brothers fight on a hill. I sit here operating a low-key business, hoping the stereo doesn't blow up. Bouquet. It just struck me like a gong that I was given a bouquet of almost black red roses with 7-foot stems, and I carried them in my arms all over a time warp in a dream last night. I always read this poem. Gold is old, oft is not very cold. Frank's incense, almost as good as his incest. Burr, a reaction to the cold. Myrrh, a rhyme. And it was in this manner that the 3 wise men kept flashing out all the way to Bethlehem. Sounds of the kitchen. The lid from the glass kettle clanking. The ratching and squeaking of wooden chairs. The hum of the refrigerator frost-freeing. The occasional whimper from an open porch of a tired, sleeping, dreaming pup. The air is thick and damp, bone-chilling. Poems are pickable, like from a ripe fruit tree. A pity for the poet who overslept today. There's not 1 ounce of objectivity in effective poetry. It takes commitment to a point of view to rattle the rafters. Objective bastards always die of an old death, a slow death, a compassionless death. They die of mind rot and library mildew, never knowing feeling. The difference between kids and adults. Kids know sometimes when to interrupt the poem. Black cat's eyes in the dark. Gets my backbone up. I think I'll run for governor and end the debate.
Yeah, all right, all the way. There we go. Oh, we need a sane governor. More often. Definitely.
Poems, with restraint at best, are ongoing clues to treasure. Reanimation of the earth. Dancing rootlets below the frost line, the spirit going deeper yet. Caves of the heart, a multitude of passageways and chambers, but only one den where the bear sleeps. I'd like to tell some people that their soul needs a trip to the body shop. Their concerns are so foreign that they're on a collision course with the rim of the void. I'm littering the stage. Inklings, cosmic tidbits, rhythms, undefinable curvatures, space dividers emanate. The weaning, the creating of faculties, of consideration of others, parental care at its best. Bear sap has the smell of territory. Now don't get me wrong, there are overlaps of territory in the forest, and great risks indeed. It's always a return to the old images, the 7 red roses, the barren winter, Plato's cave, the Grail, Rembrandt's Alexander, the hanging ham, faces of friends, an old truck, a white dog, the folk soul reoccurring, the neighborhood, the house, the family, a grin. The elegant dance of lambs prevails, as it generally does. Seldom gets discussed. The skin goes from soft and new to leather. Back to elderly soft, the reckoning is in the tender. This is the last piece from yesterday. Don't lose the outpouring heart trick. It warms the world's cold, it feeds its hungry, it tickles its fancy. It's hard come by, and the ultimate trump. Not bad, I only used 8 minutes. Almost halfway there. No, I like it. This is a poem that I wrote years ago. It was put into a magazine published by Peter Laska, P.J. Laska, called The Unrealist. Bill Kemet, interesting enough, has a poem in this magazine also. I think it was published in 1982. The heart is still a fertile region. Its tenacity has withstood even the most disastrous ecological blunders. Economic policies, ideological narrow-mindedness, erasers of history, sea fogs, the nuclear age, the ice age, negative romances, frights, false gods, teenagehood, lousy mechanics, poor building materials, lacks of knowledge, years in college, starvation, privation. I don't write many long poems. I usually get embarrassed by it. Hood Sung for Doug Gagne. This is a poem. Basically, this is a poem about a Chinese emperor, Hu Sung, who was a fantastic painter. He was very well known and famous as a painter, as an Oriental painter. He lived in around the year 1100, and he was so in love with building his garden that he essentially let the empire dissolve around him. I think he was 1 or 2 rulers just before the Khan. Hu Sung. You got that. When they used to bring trees into town on elephants.